Final. In the top right corner, your red Zerg player, it is Myrault.
And down in the bottom left-hand corner, playing as the yellow Protoss, it is Arthur. Ever Arthur.
Hopefully he plays Starbow forever, so we can continue to admire his sick Protoss skills.
Even when he's dead. Just like, put a computer down there, keep him playing.
Down there, huh? Are you insinuating he's going to hell, or that he's in the ground?
Oh, in the ground.
Okay.
Was that implied?
He's a Protoss player, of course he's going to hell! We all are! Oh, alright, so what are these players going to be doing here in this game? Arthur, probably going to be doing the same stuff he usually does. Cross positions, though.
Is this choke wider than other maps for Protoss?
You know, I don't think it's... I think it's one of the wider ones, but it's not, like, necessarily... It's kind of weird, because the chokes, like, depending on how you build the buildings, they can be slightly wider or narrower, depending on the angle you build them on. It definitely looks bigger than Fighting Spirit. I'm not actually sure, though, because I think Fighting Spirit is 5 pylons wide, and I don't know that there are other ones that have wider than that. It's kind of deceptive with these, like, weird little rock doodads, because those do take up more space than they actually look like they do. So Arthur does find Myrault already. And he sees that Myrault is going to the hatch first.
So he's going to go Nexus first.
Yep. No reason to build a cannon. He knows that there's nothing to be afraid of. So as soon as he gets up to 400 here. I actually went to 16. I actually usually go like go 14 Nexus, so I don't know, maybe I'll have to go 16 in the future if Arthur does it, right?
I just build probes until I reach 400 minerals, and then I build a Nexus. Whatever number that is.
That's probably the better way. I feel like that could take a while, though. You might, like, get supply blocked and be like, well, I guess it's Nexus time. I could be wrong, though.
I haven't gotten supply blocked doing that, so.
I feel like I read on TL 14-14, like 14 Nexus, 14 cannon, but actually, going ahead and not even getting the cannon yet, gonna get the gateway first. We'll need to get a cannon eventually, though.
Well, the spawner pool is only just finishing, so if you can wait a little to get his cannon, though, I wouldn't dilly-dally on it.
Yeah, he needs to get it next. Like, he can't afford to build anything else right now.
And there it is.
Boom. And in response, Myrault, seeing the early Nexus, just gonna get a third. Why not?
And Arthur's gonna see the third and like, well, I want a third. And then Myrault's like, well, I want to take my fourth.
And nobody will build any army. It's gonna be bases. Bases. Good old no rush 20 days. Zero clutter 3v3. BGH. Okay. Fastest money possible. Good times. Actually, you know, we played that fastest money map like once or twice, and I haven't played it since then. But we do have it in Starbow. If you guys remember fastest money for the Brood War days, there is a Starbow version out there, as well as BGH, and we've got Archon Mode, and we've also got some 4v4 maps, some 2v2 maps, all sorts of good stuff. So if you're looking to get into Starbow, but you don't want to, you know, jump right into the 1v1 realm, play some of those games. Maybe come back for another Monday Night Starbow sometime. You might have some more casual games. Do that on a regular basis as well. And, you know, play some BGH, play some team games, Archon Mode, all that stuff. It's a lot of fun.
I'm not sure if I want to play in fastest again, because the last time I tried, my computer practically set itself on fire. So.
I believe that's been at least mostly fixed. The problem was that there were way too many mineral patches apparently stacked up.
Oh.
Like, way more than necessary. So, I believe it's been, at least for the most part, it doesn't completely murder your computer. Like, it was unplayable the first time I played it. Okay, Stargate coming up here for Arthur.
I don't know, my computer just like decided to stop showing frames. I'm like, oh god, I can't play this game anymore.
Yeah, everybody's did. It was terrible. So Arthur is going to be going for the Stargate this game, not going to skip it. He hasn't really necessarily needed it when we've been watching these last couple games, though. Going into the Twilight Council, and straight away, or going for the Reavers early on has worked for him, but he will be going the more, I don't necessarily want to say traditional, but the usual build you're going to see. Most of the time, Protoss players are going to be getting at least an early Corsair or two for some scouting. Try to control the skies in the beginning of the game. Myrault is going for Spire and Hydroden at the same time. The fast economy here for Myrault able to allow him to afford both tech branches, and based on what he sees, he can decide to pursue either of those. Lurkers, mutas, Scourge, whatever.
It's probably going to be Scourge because of the Corsairs that are being churned out right now.
Yeah. Now, what has Myrault seen, though, actually? He doesn't really know much of anything yet, but the course... Oh, there's a few Zealots here. The third, really nice here from Arthur. Gonna force these Lings back. Not much. He's gonna pull these drones. Now, the hatchery will be fine, and I imagine this Lurker Den is gonna survive as well. But a really nice position here by Arthur. But the Queen Enrage will definitely help here. And actually this Lurker Den is looking pretty rough. It's getting really low, actually. Will Arthur be able to pick this off?
Is he transfused?
He doesn't have enough energy. He almost does. He has 39, 40. He has enough for transfuse right now. Oh! Wow, 30 health. Okay. He actually goes for the Nurturing Swarm. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but this could easily be picked off now. But he's going to try to get this to finish faster and get as fast of Lurkers out as he possibly can. Yes, a few Scourge now coming up. Do try to pick off some of the Corsairs. Corsair numbers currently are only up to 3, so Scourge can definitely get on top of those. +1 is coming up for Arthur's air weapons. So Scourge could definitely get some damage done to these Corsairs, and then these Lurkers are going to be able to sit here in front of the front here.
Well,
now we do have the Robotics Bay on the way.
Hold on, if you use Nurturing Swarm on a morphing and building that's damaged, will it increase production rate and restore HP?
I don't know. Like, I know she could.
No, it didn't. You're right. It's the same spell, isn't it? Yeah, it only increased the production rate.
Half. Yeah.
I feel like it should restore HP too. What are we talking about? We don't play Zerg.
Nah.
Nah. It's fine. Oh, okay. So Arthur is now up to 5 Corsairs. We'll have a 6th one soon. Okay, now he's at 6. He's going to have +1 on the way. He's getting close to that kind of magical, mystical number where Scourge can't touch him anymore. Good number of Scourge here, though.
That is a lot of Scourge.
He's going to float him here, and it's going to be the Serra Reaver. He is going to be coming out here once again. Arthur also moving into that Twilight Council tech path. In the meantime, we're also going to take a 4th down here in the bottom right.
The cannon is going to get 2 free Scourge.
And now here come the Corsairs. Oh, these Scourge wasted. Unless Arthur put these on move command. I don't think
Scourge and Corsair do the same.
Oh, you gotta pick that one off. Nice. He gets 1.
And just 1.
There's trailing ones there. In the meantime, Myrault looks like he's just gonna try to be defensive as possible with these Lurkers. Could be pretty tough though. Especially the 3rd here is extremely open. Be a very, very difficult proposition to keep that completely safe. Now here comes the Prism heading for the 3rd.
And
along with the Corsairs.
This Lurker Den has less than 100 health, so Scarab can actually kill it in 1 shot.
Okay, Myrault now knows that they're here. What will he do? He's going to try to get his Lurkers into a nice position.
Oh, shoots!
Oh, 3 health! 3 health! Oh, now it goes down. Here comes the Scourge, though, but not enough. Nope, the Corsairs keep him safe. Prism gets out of there.
Should have gotten Eruptors.
No loss of economy, though. Now, has Myrault already remade his Hydra Den or not? No. Okay.
No.
So he is completely unable to make Hydras, which shoot up, and Lurkers, which are good. Okay, our Eruptors, though, are on the way here now for Myrault. He's getting 1. It's rallied all the way across the map. He probably wants to fix that. Myrault's going to try to put some pressure back on Arthur here.
So the Reaver is kind of floating around. There is actually nothing that shoots up anymore for the Zerg, except for the Scourge. So the Reaver can kind of keep checking the army, and the Reaver is.
Ooh, he walked right into that. You never want to be moving forward against them. And now, does he have an? No, it does not have an observer here. Ooh, that Reaver is extremely low on health.
So now these workers are going to siege up and slowly whittle away at these buildings, and the observatory is done. So an observer is on the way after the warp prism.
Yeah, he's getting another warp prism first. He doesn't have any observers on the map right now. Oh no, that one's got to get pulled back. Oh, that was actually kind of okay. I think that was actually fine where it was. All right. So oh no, a supply block. Bad supply block for Arthur actually. This observer is going to take a while to get out here. Meantime, Corsair's going to go see if they can find some juicy overlords to hit. Now we do have 1 Eruptor at the third. Is that the only one? How many eruptors has he made? He only has the one at the third. Okay, which is not where the overlords are. So that will get cleaned up eventually, but Myrault's going to go ahead and take a fifth.
You know, these workers are going to slowly take down this wall, and the observer is only now coming out.
Wow, that supply block allows these lurkers to take down the forge as well as that front gateway. I mean, nothing, you know, extremely critical, but important to take down all the less. All the same. All the less. That's not an expression. Weird. Sometimes my tongue does things. I don't tell you. What are words?
I don't know.
This is an amateur cast. You guys can shut up. Alright. A lot of anti-air defenses here, though. Does need to burrow this Eruptor, though. I'd love to see the Eruptor burrow right between these two spores and get all the Overlords right on top of it. That's what I want to see. Here come the Corsairs. Gonna do some scouting. Here's another Eruptor on the field. Does he have any at the...
They are gonna find this bottom base.
Nothing to kill over here,
though. So nothing to kill.
Yeah. Myrault playing this TRB style. A lot of defenses, a lot of static D. And containing Arthur to 2 bases. Now Arthur's going to start running out in the main here soon. Arthur's got to start thinking about expanding. I know he doesn't like doing it, but...
He doesn't know what a third is. It's okay.
At some point, you got to get one. Alright, and we actually have the Plasma Charge upgrade for the Scarabs. We'll increase that damage from 100 to 125. In the meantime, Hive has been done for a while. Adrenal Glands for those cracklings.
And Defilers.
Defilers as well as Consume. Lots of good stuff coming up for Myrault. Does have a really healthy economy. I mean, his income is extremely large compared to Arthur's right now. So long as he can not die.
That is a lot of Reavers.
That is a lot of Reavers.
It's
a fire, no!
Ooh, gets out of there. Very nice.
That's a dead hatchery.
Yeah, it's an extremely dead hatchery. Alright, so Arthur's going to go ahead and load up, and he's going to come down and kill this other hatchery. Oh, these drones! No, drones! No. Oh, here come the Scourge to get the prisms! Oh, one prism survives.
Jones, don't go there, Jones. That's not where you want to be.
Ooh, only one prism though. It's only got 17 health. A few. Oh! Oh my gosh! That was so close. These Reavers are so close to being stranded. Oh, and actually, this Dark Templar. Now, why is Myrault? Okay, he sees. Okay, what's the point in trying to save all this? He's just gonna go ahead and knight us up here and expand to the top left. I like this. No reason to get trapped down here. Now the army of Arthur was coming in.
And these spines are going to slowly lose health and the spores until they unburrow. And they can kind of waddle around and try to find some more creeps to sit on.
Alright, so can Myrault reestablish a 4th and 5th? And can he prevent Arthur from getting a 3rd? Now Arthur is still not really showing that he even has any interest in the 3rd. He's about to mine out in the main. Very low. The main, the natural also getting fairly low. Myrault's checking for bases and still doesn't find any yet.
Oh, these Reavers are going to take out these workers and these defenses, interestingly enough. I wonder what
at this point
now.
Yeah.
I wonder what's faster, like Zerg defenses walking around or Reavers?
Yes.
So Darkstorm is down, but the Reavers still do damage underneath it. Oh, very nice.
Ooh, gets a couple Defilers there. Huge pick off. That Plague did so much. Oh.
Now.
That is that is a really good play. Here comes some Eruptors trying to burrow. No, they just get erased from the field.
The Spore Car is like, no, guys, I got.
Could have prolonged siege here.
The Wandering Scarab.
Now, what is Myrault going to do about this? He needs to figure something out because he's slowly just bleeding units and bleeding army. Now, here comes Arthur! The big engagement. The Corsairs rushing forward. Zealot's getting on top of everything. The pullbacks are pretty good here from Myrault, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The Dark Swarms come down, but the Zealots don't care. Zealots are fine under Dark Swarm. There's another big storm. And all these Overlords are going to be going down. The Lurkers go down. The Eruptors are still alive, but there's nothing left here. Myrault. GG! Arthur takes game number 2 and takes the series. He will be in the finals.
That was such a good push because Arthur just protected his Reavers. That was the name of the game. Keep the Reavers alive, and he did, and completely steamed over Myrault.
Yeah, I mean, nothing Myrault had there was really well equipped to handle the